Greetings, Earthlings. Greetings, Earthlings. Hello, my name is Regina Abundance, and I teach side hustlers and aspiring business owners how to create multiple income streams and take action. So, today is something else. Oh my goodness, the tea is hot. But we'll get into that after. We always go into the meat of the show so we can kind of get into what this video is about, which is Etsy and getting your Etsy shop started. So the great thing about Etsy is you actually don't need a physical product, which is amazing. And then we'll talk about where I am because I'm obviously in a hotel, as you can see. So we'll talk about that after we get into Etsy. So here we are. I am actually in Boston right now. So yeah. All right, so we're on day 4 of 30 Days of Abundance, and we're going to keep chucking no matter what. It's actually 11:25 here in Boston. It might be after midnight there on the Eastern Standard Time. I think y'all are hour, I don't know, but all I know is it's still before midnight on my terms. So let's get into Etsy. So Etsy is a place you can sell handmade goods, or you can sell craft supplies or designs, anything like that. And there's a multitude of things you can sell on Etsy. It doesn't have to be physical products, which is great because, a lot of changes are coming with, the U.S. and the tariffs and stuff. So, a lot of businesses are going to be affected and stuff. So it's nice if you could sell a digital product. Long story short. Thanks for liking the live. So yeah, it's a place you can sell handmade items and stuff like that. You can also use a production partner. So that means, like, say if you sell t-shirts, you can use a production partner like, what is it called? What is that one they always be using? Dang, it's on the tip of my tongue. I'm about to just look it up because it's going to be killing me. It's a t-shirt, sell print on demand t-shirts. Would you rather print on demand t-shirts? Shirts on Amazon, on Etsy. Oh yeah, Printify. That's what I wanted to Printify. Like you link your Printify shop to your Etsy shop. You create the designs, and as long as it's your design, even if you have, a production partner make the earrings and you have your design on those earrings or on that shirt or whatever, it's still considered handmade because it's your creativity, your item, things of that nature. So you can use a production partner. Hello. How are you guys tonight? What else? So you can sell digital products like just t-shirt designs if you just want to sell designs, stickers, invitations. The possibilities are endless. Greetings, Nora. The possibilities are endless. So the fees, they take a 6.5% transaction fee with each sale, and also it's 20 cents to list an item or to relist an item. So you would renew your items every 3 months, and that'll be another 20 cents. So the 20 cent only goes every 3 months. You can put it on an automatic renew, so you don't got to worry about running and doing that. But usually if you're making sales, you really don't notice that 20 cent coming out. And that's not bad to get in front of a big marketplace where you're using their traffic and their customers. They're advertising on all these big platforms. I know you see them on TV. Everybody's talking about Etsy. So that's how I always kind of consider and do business, is like if you're utilizing these big platforms like Amazon, eBay, Etsy, you got to remember that these are bigger businesses. You're utilizing their traffic, and yeah, that's what's up. So don't be upset that they're going to, take a percentage out of what you are actually doing. Yes, don't be upset. Sometimes you gotta pay to play on these bigger platforms, but it's worth it, and it's worth getting on more than one too. Don't just put all your eggs in one basket. I've never been that type of person. So if you have things listed from Printify, you can also put it on different print-on-demand sites like Teespring and Spreadshirts. But we'll get into print-on-demand in another lesson. So yeah. What else? So like I said, utilize Etsy's traffic to bring more customers to you so people can find you. People would never find you unless you are advertising to them, paying advertising dollars to get their attention and then buy your product, unless you already have a big following or something like that. I really don't like this angle, but it is what it is. But people, maybe it's the lighting. Yeah, unless you already have a big audience or whatever, you're not going to be found. That's the great thing about these bigger platforms is they already have the audience. You just got to use the right keywords and yeah, use the right keywords and get into their algorithm so you can be found and people can purchase your product. So you get a cut, they get a cut. So don't be, a lot of people complain about, oh, Etsy fees are so high, but you wouldn't even see those customers if it wasn't for Etsy. Let's be honest, unless you're advertising on Facebook or you already have your own social media that you've built up. Like this is something that they've built up, so you got to consider that. And yeah, it's definitely worth posting your products on all these platforms that already have the traffic. Or else, if you make your own site and try to get your own traffic, it's going to be a challenge. It's not impossible, but it's going to be a challenge. It's going to take thousands and thousands of dollars. So why not, just split your whatever you would get with that. So just keep that in mind, always in the back of your mind. Like, if it wasn't for Etsy, I probably wouldn't even have or reach any of these customers. So, because they're a trusted site, it takes time to build up that trust with customers or potential customers. And I shouldn't be drinking coffee this late, but it's been a day. What else? So what you need to get started. So when I first got started, I still remember I was selling my wooden combs. I still sell them too. I think there's a few still left up on, if you go to Anegra Beauty on Etsy or Natural Hair Master, you can find it under both. Long story short, I didn't have anything. So say I think I used, I might have actually went to Staples. So say if you did get a sale today and you have a physical product listed, you could just go to Staples or Dollar Tree or something and get a little poly mailer. Depending on what the item is. Now, if it's fragile, you're going to want to get an actual box, and they have those at most places, Walmart, Target. You can find a box, or you can repurpose a box as well. And then you would just need to print out the label. And Etsy, you'll get a discount when you actually purchase your label through them. So you will also need to weigh your item as well. That might be a little bit of a tricky situation, but if you just go to Staples or something, they could weigh it for you, but they're going to charge you a little more. So it is best to weigh it at home or get like a scale whenever you can. I do have, if you look at my Amazon influencer store, I do have a start your beauty business type thing where I show you all the business tools that I use, like my scale and my printer and all that. You are going to eventually need a printer, but you don't need one right away. You can always go to Staples or any kind of like store that does office. Do they still have Office Maxes? I don't know, because Staples is near me, or any kind of office supply store, and kind of get that stuff printed out, or a notary, or wherever you gotta go to get that stuff printed out if you were like in a dire need. But and you don't have to start out with a lot of money, which is great. So what do you need? 20 cents. Oh yeah, there's another thing that is new. It might be $15 for you to open a new shop on Etsy now. They didn't used to have this fee, and I heard it's only depending on where you're opening the shop from. Because I was doing an example in my course. That's when I found it out, because I was opening a new shop in my Beauty Biz Blueprint. And definitely check that out too, my course below. And yeah, I was like, what? They charge you a fee now? So that was something new to me. This just happened like a few months ago. Maybe it's been like 7 months or so. But yeah, they are charging some people a fee between $15 to $49 for a new shop. But it is an investment. You'll get it back if you are serious about it. So, but don't let that discourage you. And another thing with the listings are going to be 20 cents per listing, but you can get 40 free listings when you sign up through I gotta get that link listed. When you sign up through my link, I can get you 40 free listings. I gotta look under my other Etsy video. If you can find that, you can find the 40 free listings. But let's see. Oh, we have to connect to this hotel Wi-Fi. My apologies if I am a little tired, but I'm gonna get this done. And I'm gonna, let's see. I think that's the one. The hotel Wi-Fi. But yeah, all right, let's see. Oh my gosh, somebody's trying to call. All right, besides that, that's pretty much Etsy in a nutshell. I know that was a brief overview. If you want a more in-depth, like how to actually go look for products, research, get sales, marketing, and all that, I do have the Beauty Biz Blueprint where I go over Etsy, eBay, Mercari, all the e-commerce platforms that I do sell on. So check that out. But if you have any questions, of course, leave in the comments below, and I'm going to hit you back. No, don't go on my hotspot. But I'm about to link. I'll make sure to leave a note to link the 40 free listings below this video. Let me see, link 40 free listings. All right, let's get into, first I guess I can get into the tea of me. So what am I doing in this freaking hotel? I mean, you know I'm supposed to be traveling in Boston, but I didn't want to end up here. So TSA, if you're going to traveling right now, make sure you're like literally 3 hours early. Even a man was saying it. The one of the workers at the airport was saying, make sure you're like pretty much 3 hours early now. It was crazy. You know, Sunday's a real big travel day too. I didn't take that into account. So I got to, yeah, it was like, I was there for like at least over an hour and a half early, but that wasn't enough because TSA was crazy today. I ended up missing my flight by literally 10 minutes. Yeah, so I missed my flight and then I had to keep getting on standby. There was one at 10 a.m. There was one at, it was crazy. Anyway, I was the last one on the flight at, what was it, 4 o'clock going to Boston. Man, what a day. So that means I've been at the airport. I only got like 1 hour sleep. Then I've been at the airport since pretty much, what was it, 4:15 in the morning. It's crazy. Long story short, I'm exhausted. And here I am. I had to book a hotel because I'm going to Martha's Vineyard. So that means I have to catch a bus, to catch a ferry. It's not just like, you know, so it's not that easy, basically. Long story short, but here I am in a hotel. It's a pretty decent hotel. They got free breakfast, I know that, so I'm happy about that. So I'll be enjoying that and then getting some very delicious sleep. And then tomorrow I'll be turning up with the group when I go to Martha's Vineyard. I've never been to Boston before. Right now it seems very beautiful, but of course I got here at nighttime. So yeah, that's about it. So that's the tea of why I'm in this hotel room. Oh gosh, you know I'm doing a vlog on this. I got so many vlogs lined up, y'all. The last one I posted was from April 1st, and it's like, oh, I'm like 20 days behind on vlogs. But it's all coming out. Okay, so let's get back into the 30 Days of Abundance Journal. So this is available today and forever on. It's only 11:11, get it? And you can start this at any time, your 30 Days of Abundance. And let's go into our quote of the day. Today is May 4th. So here is our quote. Whatever we think about and think about, we bring about. That is so true. Whatever, they always say, what you focus on expands, or if you keep doing something over and over, you're bringing it into your kind of field. So whatever we think about, we bring about. Whatever we think about or have gratitude for, we bring about. So we just want to be mindful of what we're thinking. Try to stay positive because our mindset is so important. Yes, did I cry? Absolutely, I cried. I went in bed. I was like, why is this happening? It's crazy, but everything happens for a reason. Maybe I wasn't supposed to be there tonight. I was supposed to be here. But yeah, things are getting, you know, crazy. Isn't it always something? Like I said, my power was out from the storm there in the Berg, and then I will be free from craziness. And then this flight was actually delayed because there's like a lot of storms going on. The plane was a little shaky too. It was crazy. So the weather's not the best right here in Boston. I don't know. Martha's Vineyard is supposed to be a little rainy or whatever, so we'll see. But yeah, that's about it as far as that. So it is what it is. And my daily affirmation today was I am strong and I am courageous because, ooh, the things I've been going through, I know other people are going through other things, but man, like it just seems like it's something every day, like just personal family stuff. And on top of that, just making sure I show up for you all, show up for myself. And it can get a little overwhelming. And yeah, but I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep showing up. And I want you to do the same in your life. Don't let this stuff deter you. That's why what you think about and what you think about, you bring about. So I'm going to continue, even though there's going to be stuff that happens no matter what I think about and think about, because that's just life. But I'm going to continue to think about the good things and be focused on those good things. Like, hey, I'm on vacation, let's turn up type of thing. Well, I'm about to go to sleep, but I'm on vacation. I want to enjoy it. Like, I really am. I'm trying to have a positive attitude about this whole thing. And tomorrow I can just, I can get well rested, go tomorrow and eat my little breakfast, my free complimentary breakfast, and just take my time. You know what I mean? I'm gonna enjoy this week. I want this to feel like a vacation, not just like work. So yeah, I did manage to post on Flip because I'm trying to get verified on there, and if you post for 30 days on there to get verified, I just posted like a little clip I had in the dressing room, promoting that one shirt that says "I've been nothing but sexy to you." Yeah, but yeah, that's about it. Yeah, it's crazy. So at the airport, I did get a few things done as far as replying to people on Fiverr. Like I said, I paused my Fiverr gig because I feel like I want to be on vacation and I still have to do I think I did two reviews to do for Fiverr. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I got 3, and I got people wanting to work with me, like my old clients on Fiverr, saying, "Hey, I want to work with you again," and they basically want me to open the gig back up. But when I come back, I need to charge more, because it has to be worth it. You know what I mean? I just keep saying that. Did I change it back? Did I change it back? But we'll see. We'll see. But I don't want to be stressed out. It would be nice if I didn't have any projects to worry about. But once these things, it's not that big of a deal, I guess. So I'm not going to complain about it. I want to thank the Lord that I actually have clients and have a income that I'm making from online, and I can do this and travel. So I just got to keep my mind in the right place. You know what I mean? Not complaining about the wrong things. I'm not sabotaging, because one time I was sabotaging. I'm going to continue to push forward, and I will get back and unpause my gig when I get back. And another thing, I've been getting sales too. Oh yeah, I've been getting sales too on my Etsy store, and I just changed the processing time. Another thing with Etsy, if you have a store, one thing you can do to get more sales is, first thing is have daily sales, because you can see you create scarcity, and you can it only has to be like 5% off or something. And on the weekends I usually do like 10-15% off on a store. But I do daily sales because it creates scarcity, so they can see that countdown timer when they're purchasing an item, or about to, they're considering purchasing an item. But long story short, don't put your Etsy shop on vacation mode. I made that mistake, and the traffic went away. I was looking at pausing your Fiverr gig, and they were like, "Hey, don't pause your Fiverr gig," because it kind of like, how it might throw the algorithm off if you're out of it. And hey, you know what? Being that's just one thing that I do. I'm like, it's okay. Because I paused it before and it didn't really do anything. And within 2 days, they was messaging me again. So it is what it is. But I'm telling you, with that Etsy thing, there's something to that. Do not put your store on holiday mode. Do not. Just change the processing time to 7 days or however long you're going to be gone, so you have more time to, when you get back, you could just get those orders shipped out and then change your processing time back, because nobody wants to wait that long for shipping, but they did. And also with eBay, you can put your store on vacation, which is fine because you can still get sales during that time. And then I left a little pre-made message or whatever this time, telling the customer when I'll be back, like automated message if I get an eBay sale. I haven't gotten any eBay sales since yesterday, but I do got like two Etsy sales to look forward to when I get back, and it's just the beginning of the week. It's only Sunday, so yeah, only two. So it look like sales are picking back up over there. Woo, because I had just delivered 3 before I left out to come here. All right, so let's get into our goals for today. We have our daily affirmation. I am strong, I am courageous. Health goals. So we have drink water now. Oh, wait a minute. So I don't have no excuse, huh? Because there is a gym in this hotel. There's also a pool, which is nice. But I don't I like pools, but I like heated pools. I'm more a hot tub girl. I don't want to be in a pool for real. Sometimes it's okay, but I'd rather have a hot tub, just relax. But there is a treadmill down there, I'm pretty sure, so I could get my walk 1 hour in. There's really no excuse. I could get my walk 1 hour in, and if I forget to link those Etsy listings, let me actually put a little box here so I won't forget. I was about to say just comment below, and then I'll try to leave it as the first comment on here under the video when it's posted. If you're watching a replay, because right now nobody's even in the chat. I'm used to it. All right, so we have drink water. What else are my health goals usually? We have drink water. We have, dang, I didn't even fill it out yesterday. Yesterday was crazy too, doing my hair and all that. And I still got to, what's it called? Dip my ends. I'm going to do that when I get to the resort. So I'm going to dip my ends. Get dressed. I did that. Well, sort of. I didn't even have no makeup on today. I did end up putting on some mascara, but I didn't put on makeup today. I was at the airport. I wanted to be comfy and regular. When I did get dressed, I did get dressed. So I'll put that down even though the day is kind of over. So our health goals, we have get dressed, drink water. I didn't drink my water. I didn't travel with my big water bottle. There's like a little water machine out there, and I'm so grateful because, yeah, I wasn't trying to pay that $5 for bottled water. They got a little machine out there, so I'll use that and fill that up and drink a whole bunch before I go to bed. Yeah, spent the whole day at the airport, so of course I was buying meals there and got drinks drinking by Coke Zero. They charge like $7 for a bottle of water, so that's insane. I'm still economical, okay? Depends on what it is. And I didn't even get no drink at the bar. I was surprised myself because, I love a little drink, but I was like, I ain't paying these prices. I will not be disrespected. All right, what else? So we have drink water and walk 1 hour. Of course, I didn't do that. I probably did, walking back and forth around that airport from place to place. The Chicago airport is very large. But I will say this, all those people that were helping me, they really were helping me out. They were trying to get me on there. They have really good workers there at the Chicago airport. I appreciate them. I really appreciate those ladies. All right, so we have read 10 pages. I was too stressed out to even read, but here's the book. I'll be having a lot of downtime. Well, here's the book I'm reading right now. I was too stressed out. I was thinking about everything, like, am I going to get on this next flight? Being that I had, what was this, three flights that I was on standby. I couldn't get on, and I didn't get on the flight till freaking 6:30. Are you serious? That's 12 hours in the airport. Then I only got, like I said, I only got an hour of sleep that night. I was doing my hair, watching stuff with my brother. We was watching this movie on, dang it was on Hulu. It was about bowling, because I'm into bowling now. It was a funny bowling movie. It just came out this year. It's called Strike Oh, this is my sister. It's called, I'm gonna call her right back because I'm about to be done. It's called Gutter. It's called Gutter. It's real goofy. If you like goofy stuff, ratchet stuff, you gotta check it out. It's on Hulu. I don't know if it's on any other little things. Let me tell her I'll call her right back. Hello. Hey. Let me call you right back. I'm live right now on YouTube, but I'm about to be done. Girl, you know on vacation. Yeah, I'm on vacation. Snow, you know Alan got her. Gave her. He took me to the airport. I mean, I heard his car is getting out soon. So, hey. Okay, talk to you later. I'm surprised you're still up. Wait, what time is it, dear? Oh, okay. Oh, it's 11:50. Oh, we are on the same time then. Okay. I don't know why I thought we was an hour behind y'all, but maybe when I was in Chicago we were. I'm in Boston right now. No, I was in Chicago at the airport, but I'm in Boston right now. No, I'm in a hotel. Martha's Vineyard. I missed my flight, so I had to go on standby and get a hotel here, girl. It's a long story. It's not that long. That's what happened. So. It's not. Okay. Will do. I'm almost done. All right. Talk to you later. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. I didn't want it to be that long, but you know, she talks. Anyway. Relationship. Woo, y'all. Self-love goals. We have read 10 pages, like I said, journal. And I've been journaling in here, and I want to finish this tonight. Woo. Money goals. So these are basically all, the money goals are basically all Faber things to do, what I need to do for Faber. What could I have done better today? And I took some time to journal today in here and said, what could I have done better today? Because I'm like, what the heck? You know, I was emotional today being that all this stuff happened, but hey, gotta keep pushing, y'all. Whatever we think and whatever we think about is what we bring about. So we have to be grateful no matter what. I'm grateful for this. I'm happy this happened. You know what? I'm happy this happened. Okay, so I think that's about it for tonight, y'all. I'll see y'all in the AM. I'm gonna get so good sleep tonight, even though I'm drinking coffee. It's so good too. I'm gonna sleep like a freaking baby, a freaking juicy baby. I'm gonna go get me some breakfast in the morning and start over fresh. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, boo. Talk to you later.